Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today I have a foundation review for you guys. This is going to be about a new drugstore foundation. I didn't even know this was coming out. I was randomly on Amazon and I saw it, and then I went on YouTube and I saw that a few people had started doing reviews on it, but not that much. I haven't really done a dedicated foundation review in a long time. Usually what I've been doing is trying new products with me and things like that. But I kind of wanted to do a full review on this one just because it seemed really interesting and it seems like something I'm gonna like. Fingers crossed. Okay, so the foundation we're gonna be talking about is going to be the new Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation 24 Hours. This is what that looks like. If you guys are familiar with the Maybelline's foundation, then you know they already have a Superstay foundation, but I didn't like it. I've tried it before. I absolutely did not like it. When I heard about this one, and it says it's a 24-hour foundation, it's full coverage, I definitely wanted to try it. You get about 1 fluid ounce in this tube, and it also comes with a pump. Can we say amen for the pump, okay? It comes with a pump, 1 fluid ounce, which is a standard size for most foundations. The only drawback from this foundation is the fact that it is $11. Usually like the Fit Me is like, I want to say the Fit Me is like 8 something or 7 something. I'm not sure why this one is $11. Hopefully I'll find out in this video why this is $11, but this foundation is $11. So I've already moisturized my skin. I have on my eye cream. I put on my eye primer. I'm going to prime the rest of my face using my Boscia mattifying white charcoal primer. I'm very oily in my T-zones, so I tend to focus this primer right in my T-zone area. To apply today, I'm going to be using this microfiber Juno sponge. I have been using this a lot lately. I've only been using this with certain foundations though. I do have this sponge in my favorites video, and I will be talking to you guys about why I like it and why I hate it. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this sponge, but I've been playing with this foundation a little bit, so I know that I like these two together, so that's what we're going to be using today. For the foundation today, I'm going to be using the color 355 Coconut. I picked Coconut because Maybelline Fit Me Coconut is my winter foundation color, and then Maybelline Fit Me Mocha is my summer color. I went ahead and picked the Coconut because I know this is going to work well for me throughout the winter. I'm going to do 2 pumps first. 1 pump. Those are big pumps. So I'm going to take my sponge, and as you can see it's a little dirty, I've been using it, and I'm going to use the flat side, and I'm just going to dip it in there a little bit, and we're going to start applying. This is definitely a full coverage foundation. I'll let you guys see in just a second. It's not that easy to find a full coverage foundation at the drugstore. So you guys can see that is one side of my face. This is the other side. Foundation, no foundation. It does have a slight scent, but it's nothing that's super overpowering. As you guys can see, a little bit of that foundation goes a really long way. Alright, so this is my face with the foundation applied. It has a pretty satin matte finish right now. I've played with this foundation a few times already. The finish of this foundation is really going to depend on how you prime your face. So if you prime your face with something a little bit more like silicone-y or something a little bit more like dewy, you're gonna get more of like a satin dewy finish. But because I primed with something that's very matte and dry, I got more of a satin matte finish. I think it looks pretty good. I feel like I don't need any more coverage. I feel like it covered everything that I wanted to cover. All my concerns are covered, especially around my cheek and my under eye area. Love the coverage, love the finish. Looks really good. So I'm gonna go finish the rest of my face and I will be right back. Alright guys, so I've gone ahead and finished the rest of my face. Now I'm about to get ready to go to work. I will come back later on tonight when I get back to give you guys an update on how the foundation held up and everything like that. But before I go, I just gotta tell you guys that so far I'm really impressed with this foundation. This foundation is going toe to toe right now with some of my high-end $30, $40, $50 foundations right now. I am very impressed with this foundation. As you guys can see, it looks really good. I went ahead and applied my concealer, my powder, my highlighter. lashes, whatever, everything else. Everything laid really beautifully on top of it. My concealer went on smooth. Sometimes drugstore foundations, I can find it a little bit hard to lay other products on top of it, but everything went on super smooth on top of this foundation. I had no issues with no products not laying down, being patchy or anything like that. So everything went on really, really well on top of the foundation. I am super excited about this because for a drugstore, even though it's $11 and a drugstore is pushing its luck right now with its prices, it still beats a $30, $40 foundation. So I'm really excited. I'm hoping that it holds up throughout the day. So yeah, I will be back tonight to show you guys. It is not 9:10 a.m. so I won't be back until much later tonight. So I will see you guys later on. I need you to be very quiet, okay? You got it? Hello? Chris! You ain't sorry, you did it on purpose. Hey guys, and welcome back. It is now, what time is it, Chris? Can you be sure? I need to know kind of what time it is. Okay, it is 7. It is now 7 o'clock and I'm back to update you guys on the new Maybelline foundation that I applied this morning. This is the Maybelline, what is this called? The Superstay Full Coverage 24-hour wear foundation. Okay, so I'm back to update you guys on it. I've had it on since this morning around 9, I believe. So how long is that?
Yeah, 10 hours.
Okay. What's that?
Jeez, 10 hours. You know some math.
I do know math, Chris. Don't play me like I don't know math. I think the foundation has held up really well for being a drugstore foundation. I am very, very impressed with it. I can say that this foundation is going to probably replace some of my higher end foundation just because the coverage is amazing. It's long lasting. Everything lays really well on top of it. It doesn't transfer a whole lot. Once it gets a little bit oily, like when my T-zones got a little bit oily, I saw a lot more transfer. But throughout the day, once the foundation was mattified down, there was no transfer to it whatsoever. I am a little bit shiny in my T-zones. That's completely normal. With every foundation that I wear, I have a very oily T-zone, so I always expect to be a little bit shiny there. So that's definitely not like a deal breaker for me. The foundation has not worn off anywhere. It hasn't sunk into like my smile lines. It hasn't sunk into my recently appearing 11s on my forehead. Very, very surprised. This foundation held up on me as well as my Lancome Teint Idole holds up on me, which is a really high-end foundation. I think that foundation is about $42 or $46. I can't remember, but I'm just very impressed by it. I would highly, highly recommend for you guys to try this. The only drawback that I do have from this is the fact that it does transfer a lot once it gets a little bit oily. The next thing that I would say about this foundation that I didn't like is going to be the fact that there are not enough darker shades. Now, Maybelline, I do know when they released the Fit Me Poreless one, they came out with some shades first and then later they launched a bunch of darker shades. But I just feel like we're in the new age now. Maybelline, you saw how much people came out and bought the Fit Matte Poreless when you guys released the darker shades. So what's the problem? Like, what's the holdup? I just feel like with this release, they should have just released all the shades. The other thing I wanted to tell you guys is that I only blotted my face once today. I blotted my face at about, I want to say 3 p.m. I didn't start getting shiny until about 2 p.m. which is amazing. And then I blotted about 3 p.m. and this is my face since 3 p.m. I didn't add any extra powder or any extra product. I just used a blotting paper and I literally just blotted the oils off of my face. If you guys are looking for a really, really good foundation that's actually full coverage, because a lot of brands lately have been using that full coverage term a little bit loosely, definitely give this one a chance. You would not be sorry. This is probably going to become one of my favorite foundations. So I would say anybody of any skin type can use this. Oily, normal, dry can use this. Combination can use this. I would just say make sure you prep your skin and prime your skin accordingly. So make sure you're doing something hydrating to your skin if you are dry, mattifying your skin if you're oily. I I'm a big fan of it. This video is not sponsored, by the way. I just really like it. I think you guys are really gonna like this. I just had a feeling that I was gonna like this, which is why I wanted to do this video dedicated to just talking about this. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Share it with other people. If you guys have tried this foundation, let me know what you think of it. If there is a foundation out there that you guys would like to see me review, do like a full dedicated review of, let me know down below and I will get right on that. At least I would try to get right on that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one.